Alright, so the deck we are playing tonight, Fizz, Nami, Elusives. This is one of the decks I've enjoyed playing the most since our stream of Bandle City expansion when it first launched. And specifically, we're playing the Fizz, Nami, Elusives deck that's running the Bandle City cards. So there's a few variations of this deck going around. One that's running P and Z cards, another that is running Targon cards and with Zoe instead of Fizz. Both of which I'm interested in playing on stream at some point, but for now, we're going to be sticking with this one. So, one of the big selling points for running the Bandle City cards in this Elusives deck, besides the fact that it's playing a lot of new cards that I've been enjoying testing out and having a lot of fun with, is two main points, I think. One, we have access to some pretty decent protection spells to keep our key threats alive. So Purple Berry Shake and Stress Defense, having access to those has felt really good. And also the various prank effects that exist in the Bandle City. So through things like Otterpuss or sometimes Trinket Trade and the Kelp Maidens that continuously make pranks turn after turn when they strike has felt very good. So not only are pranks feel great in this deck because they are a spell that we can use to both help level up Fizz and also trigger Nami, but their effects also slow down our opponent significantly. So there have been many games where the prank effects have slowed down our opponent enough to allow us time to build up that board state and swing in for lethal. So I think the prank effects are another big selling point for this deck. The other small one is the Hidden Pathways. I think it's just a premium draw spell right now, especially in a deck like this that is creating so many cards in hand. And having access to this like burst speed draw to keep our hand full, keep us gassed up and going has also felt really, really good. So yeah, this, like I said, this is the list I've been enjoying a lot. This is like the latest version of it that I have here. There's definitely a few cards I'm kind of looking at, considering maybe if they're worth their slot or not, but I've been pretty happy with this one for now. So let's just jump into some games and see how we do. Oh, here we go. Here's one of the variations we talked about already. I think our opponent is favored in this matchup, if in my experience. Big reason being that they have access to Sparklefly, so not only a really good elusive threat for them, but one with life drain. So that allows them to race our deck a lot better most of the time. Do I want the Conchologist? I think I'm just looking for cheap elusive at this point. I think Nami and we want to ensure that we're getting down a level Nami as soon as possible in hopes to get under what our opponent's doing a little bit. Because like I said, those Sparkle Flies can be a real pain. I think we'll pass first. Bank that spell mana. I think I'm just gonna take this pass. Our opponent did not want to play anything. Now is a question of do we jam our Nami or do we wait? I think I want to jam Nami here. We're not getting the attune mana. I think that's okay. Okay. It's a pretty good draw. It gives us something to do with our spell mana that isn't, you know, pranking with this Otterpuss, because we'd like to put this down so that the attune triggers. Opponent running Salvage. I guess that makes sense. They don't really have...
I won't let my home be swallowed by darkness. I am the Tidecaller. I will drive back the darkness.
Okay, that's kind of scary. Where did this start? Tidal Wave, huh? 2, 4, 6. I guess... Do we want this Ebb? This might be fine, actually.
What fetching scales you have.
And you've got the cutest hat I've ever seen.
Easy does it.
I'm definitely gonna trade here because it's actually a chance that sure. There's actually a chance we can kill with this ebb.
Oh dear!
1, 2, 3. Oh, we're actually 1 mana short from doing what I wanted to do now that I think about it. So maybe I should have spent this. Tough to say. I think we still save this though. How far off are you, Nami? 4. That's quite a bit.
Please hurry. My people can't wait much longer. You know, I've done some shark calling myself.
Cool! Longtooth's been looking for a new buddy. Bet you didn't see that coming.
I think we will just start playing these ebbs and flows. 2, 4, 7.
Let the tide carry you.
If they want to spend their turn, like if they want to spend a bunch of mana buffing this, I'm fine with that. It's not an elusive threat. This is not a big deal to me. Plus, there's always a chance it just dies to another ebb and flow, whatever.
Rise with the surf. Let the tide carry you.
So we're gonna bank the 1 spell mana, and then next turn we're gonna make a point of banking 3 spell mana to have a leveled Nami on our turn, where we're gonna play these Wiggly Burblefish and play a bunch of spells, and hopefully swing in for some really big damage. Opponent is taking a while to think about what they want to do, considering they're out of mana. I don't think they'll take this trade, but you never know. They could take this one if they have another Nami in hand, if they're afraid of us being able to push a lot of damage. But I'd be surprised if either of these blocks happened. A little surprised. I could see them taking, throwing this in front of it since it's being blocked anyway. That's very good. So we'll kind of just let our opponent do their thing. We have to spend at least one spell mana in order to do what we want to do. So it might be trinket trade, see what we get, and then so as to not waste the spell mana, I might. Yeah, there's the main card we did not want to see. So looking for something that can deal with it. Not much. This one actually might be pretty good for next turn to get this away. So that we can deal damage before it can heal. I'll just pass here and see what they do. I actually will trade Fizz if they give us the option. Well, I have to be a little wary about combat tricks from our opponent, though, of course. we have enough mana to deal with that. I suppose if they just swing, we're probably just with just this, we're probably just passing.
I know there's
Like I said, the
I felt it
vulnerable
too.
to like push it to the side could be clutch. Could do it with Nami too, deal 2 to her, put it to the side. So let's see what they do here. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna hidden pathways, play down both verbal fish, bank that spell mana,
Let the tide carry you.
and see what our opponent does.
The Mirai will never know fear again.
So this is, in theory, is enough units. So how do we want to start? Where do we want to start? I don't see us drawing cards, so I could start with this. This doesn't really change much, and then I could play the Otterpuss and then see what happens there. But I don't really want to play a non-elusive threat if I can avoid it, right? But we might need to do it just to have more spells to cast.
Please hurry. My people can't
Yeah,
wait
this
much
though, I
longer.
guess that's 6 of our 10 mana. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If we really wanted to play this, we have to be careful though. And that means that I can't play anything else. Maybe we can start with this then. Yeah, okay, so that gives us the option to hit it with Root Shot at some point.
Rise with the surf.
It also means we can go Shakedown.
Chester never loses because
Okay, so we can go Shakedown. Like so. Oh, I guess we could do... No, let's do this.
Rise the surging tides. Rise with the surf. Ride the surging tides. Rise with the surf.
Okay, so now, in case our opponent has slow spells or other things they want to play, let's do this. Let's see what happens.
Ride the surging tides.
She's still dying.
Tide carry you. Rise with the surf. Let the tide carry you.
We got it.
That was fun! Hey, how come they're not smiling?
So like I said, I think our opponent is favored in that matchup overall, mostly because of those Sparkle Flies. But they weren't able to get one out early and start pumping it up, and we got some good hits, and we sequenced our plays wisely, so we were able to get them there. I'm gonna turn on a light before it gets too dark and I just become a floating head again like I did last night. I don't think we want this in hand immediately, and Shelly's kind of expensive. I kind of like Fizz though. We might want something else. Playing him too early. We throw Fizz back actually. Okay, like this. I think what we're gonna do on our turn 1 is we're gonna bank the spell mana. Okay, now I have some considerations. I was going to play the Kelp Maidens for sure, swing, and start slowing our opponent down. Bandle Commando might be, the better option, because their deck looks like it's more aggressively slanted, potentially, and having the blockers could be very, very good. Could be better than the pranks. They could also have a Bandle Commando of their own, and then it doesn't matter. Let's go with the pranks. Let's just go with the pranks.
Baddies beware, Mama's got a gun.
Now the question is, do they have their combat trick? And we don't have ours, and even if I knew they didn't have it, I'm not sure trading these is correct anyway, so let's just wait and see what draw we get.
I should make a speech. Where's my speech?
Pops, in your hat. I put it in your hat this morning.
There's the combat trick we wanted. And then I think we'll go with the Songstress, because it forces them to spend a trick just to get through here. There's Nami, so that's nice.
I should look in the mirror more often. Yep, we still got it.
Here I am! Wherever here is.
See how they block. If they just block here and don't play a combat trick, I think I might just take it. Playing nothing. I want to bank the spell mana, but well, this we're playing for sure. I think we'll bank the other spell mana. Ooh, Benemone. Benemone.
We made it. Yay.
But our stuff didn't.
Sure. Let's just do one prank to start, I think. Actually, I kind of like this for a blocker. Although I'd really like a leveled Nami next turn, so I want to have spell mana to spare. -2 power or -1 power and vulnerable. We're probably never hooking him, so but I guess it doesn't matter if they'll just pick whichever one we don't pick. Go press OK and see what they do. probably gonna end up playing at least one of these combat tricks this round.
They won't like this.
Some encouraging words.
Off we go!
We're just gonna let this hit because we don't care about the owl that it generates. It's not elusive. I think our goal is to try to kill them next turn, so I'm just gonna take these hits.
Is it nap time?
And could probably get Nami leveled, but is that gonna be good enough? I don't think we can necessarily kill next turn, huh? Just pass. See what happens. Oh, I'm dumb. I still need to spend one more spell mana, huh? Opponent gave us a reason to spend it, so that was nice of them. What do they want to play for 1 mana? This is a bit awkward. This is a bit awkward, so... Yeah, I don't think we can do what we really want to do this round, unfortunately. I think we try to do some stuff.
The Mirai will never know fear.
Now we're out of spells. We're 1 mana short of creating something. Yikes. Oh well. Guess that didn't work out really the way I wanted, huh? I was thinking, well, we probably can't push lethal this turn, but we want her to triggered so that we can start buffing our stuff so we got better blocks next turn, but now we can't buff our stuff. Kind of punted here then, I guess, huh? Well, let's just swing with these. Hopefully he doesn't have a combat trick and he has to trade off his elusive.
Cooking with lead.
Well, I imagine he probably does. But it does mean we get at least a couple things that we can do with our mana this turn.
Bushy terrified!
Yep, that's pretty unfortunate too.
Mama's home.
You know, I've done some shark calling myself.
Cool! Longtooth's been looking for a new buddy.
Rise with the surf.
That could end up being very, very good. I think we'll definitely start with playing this. This might force them to they'll just attack here, I think. Because they don't want me to play these pre-combat and buff some of my stuff. Because right now this is the only elusive that can block him.
Faster.
So he can give us stuff tough, which means these don't trade. We have another Fizz in hand though.
No fear.
But do we need this to win the game next turn is the question. The answer might be yes. Could do that then instead, which I think is worthwhile.
Owakumarai.
We're one away. He can't play the sharp sight.
Leave me be.
Right.
My soul.
Not so fast. High
How very unfortunate. They always have the rally, chat. They always have the rally. I punted in the mid game there. I just kind of mismanaged my mana. So that's fine. It sucks that this game is played on such a razor's edge that mistake would cost you, but it's just the way it works sometimes. I don't actually know if we would have changed much, to be honest. Really hard to deal with 2 attack steps in the same round. I could have played out the Benemone, maybe hit more stuff in their hand that would have disrupted them, I suppose. Maybe that was the way we win. Anyway. Yeah, moving on.
I've never tried this chemical before.
Okay.
I am
Taking
wearing
2.
my goggles.
I think with that, we're going to play the Conchologist rather than the Vandal Commando. Make it rain, huh? Probably.
Let us take a peek at life beneath the waves.
This mama is the beast mama.
Is it worth playing Nami out early? Probably not, because they have access to that deal 4, and we don't have a stress defense in hand. I think running out the Fizz is fine, though.
He's completely hairless. Remarkable.
Yep. Trinket trade into trinket trade?
Gimme, gimme!
Let's cook 'em.
Like a redraw. We'll play out the Owl Cat to not only get rid of this, but also get rid of one of them, but also have a blocker. We'll also bank 2 spell mana. We'll see about banking 3 this round.
What does that thing do?
It explodes, of course. Go ahead, light the fuse.
If I do that, it's only 2. But then we can play Nami down and she draws, so I think that's fine.
Hey, Zap! Need a hand? Can't say no to Fizz.
I also like feel like we're gonna need another blocker anyway, so.
I got an idea.
Easy does it.
I think we try to save Zap with this Make It Rain. Oh, I guess I really don't want to do it though, right? Well, how many attune effects do we have next turn? She can attune 1. And then we can play... How much mana will we have? We'll go up to 6. She'll attune 1. We can play this, play the other thing to attune. Oh, or we could... No, we can't play Zap also. Is it worth trying to save Zap? Is it worth trying to save Zap? It probably is. We missed. Poor Zap. Unfortunately, it does mean that Nami would have to be made it, Oh.
I just can't wait! Here we go!
Did that get upgraded, or is it still the same?
One for you, and one for you!
Did not upgrade.
Oh dear!
A lot of damage, for sure. There's an Otterpuss. Unfortunate. We could play Fleet Admiral Shelley instead. Give everything +1/+1. Is that good enough? Or we play Nami. Generate a bunch of spells. Nami's probably better overall this round.
There's a pair of skills I'm happy to see. The Mirage will never know fear again!
You got caught!
Play a bunch of stuff. Them discarding their lowest cost card.
Please hurry. My people can't wait much longer.
Do we want to do this just to trigger it another time? Yeah, maybe I wasn't supposed to, because of that block and him being able to deal damage.
Onward, everybody! The horizon calls. Let's put these rocks into motion. Hey, Zap, need a hand? Can't say no to Fizz.
Throw him away!
Throw another rock. Cooking with lead. Back it up.
I go down to 1 with these blocks. And Ziggs dies, so he can't kill me that way. I guess if he has another Ziggs, we'd be in trouble though, huh?
Oh dear!
I won't let my home be swallowed by darkness.
It's gonna be close. They could have access to Pokey Stick as well. That would stop. What they're doing.
Commence operation! Become a moonstone!
Or Pokey Stick would kill us, not stop what they're doing. What am I saying? Do we care about that? What does this do? Restore devout. Okay, so I want to play Fizz. Fizz is a 3. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're already at 8, and then Shelly gets to trigger a bunch of times. So I think I'm okay with this. Then again, we do have a lot of spell mana and nothing else to spend it
Please
on.
hurry.
so
My
probably
people can't wait much longer. Rise with the surf. Let the tide carry you.
Oh, we saved our Nami too.
You know, I've done some shark calling myself.
Cool! Longtooth's been looking for a new buddy. Now we just have to wait.
Ride the surging tides.
Close one.
The ocean wins again!
Alright. Can we get lucky like we did that first game against this deck. Oh, they're gonna have a turn 1 Zoe. I just know it. I think I like these. I'm not sure about Conchi Boy here. I think I keep those, get rid of the... I'm actually not... Maybe not her, though. Wow, okay. You guys really want to be a part of this act. Stress Defense is a nice pickup here. This card's really problematic, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do this now. Purple Berry Shake, perhaps, then? Do they have the Nightfall card? Try to kill it. Probably not gonna work. Do I just let this happen? I think I want to protect her, actually. Healing threat that they can buff is going to be much, much worse than... I could try to stop this with Trinket Trade, if I find something. And not find it.
I give voice to the ocean's song.
There's leveled up Nami. Let's go with... I think we're gonna get down our Shelly now.
I'm determined!
I assure you that won't be necessary.
I should have played Fizz first, but I kind of wanted to stop their stuff before they could buff it up with Shelly. So now I think we swing with all. We got the value off of our Shelly first, so if they want to... I guess they could play this. Oh, this is only +1/+1 now. They could play this, buffing the Shelly and then trade Shellys, and I guess that's really bad for us. Yeah, it's probably not worth it. There goes our hidden task, probably. Really?
Does it?
Are you lost? You'll drown here.
Position compromised.
Quite get what we wanted. That's okay. Yeah, maybe that wasn't worth the risk.
I bear a message from. Oh, hey, what's that?
Maybe that was not worth the risk.
Follow my song to safer harbor. I will find the moonstone. I will save my people.
Look, Nami, I have located the moonstone.
That's a sea mystic, Shelly, but good try.
Three, four, five. Probably what we want to do. Give an enemy vulnerable this round. If it dies this round, draw one.
Commence operations. Recover moonstone.
Rise with the surf.
Sink them all.
Are you lost? Ride the surging tides.
I don't think I'm supposed to save my burble fish.
Yes, Mama is the beast, Mama.
Anemone. That's a lot of triggers. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So how much? We have 12. 4, 8, 12. So we can't play this if we need to in addition. So that's not great. I think this is where we want to start, though. Cat is being very, very noisy. I might have to go like this.
Let the tide carry.
Wow, Pony can't win with your own cards. You need to steal mine. This is a combat trick plus draw, but I think it's making that more expensive too. Okay, so now I think we are swinging with these. Probably these.
Over here!
We live here.
Currently still dead, so they have to do something.
Ride the surging tides.
Doesn't change much. It does mean they get to heal next round. As it stands, this combat is pretty acceptable to me. Might do this and what else? We kind of want Shelly to trigger again, though. So if I do that, I guess I buff you so that everyone gets +1/+1.
Oh, come on, come on.
+1/+1. Guess that's not enough, huh? I guess if those trade, that's fine. If these get out of comp, but then this thing is huge. Maybe the Fizz is just better to keep, and I wanted to do that all the time. Yeah, I'm not sure what was right.
We'll get 'em next time, Longtooth.
I'm not really interested to see how that game plays out past that point. Win or lose, the fact that we didn't get to actually do something that we wanted to do is kind of eh. Obviously, it's my fault for taking too long to make a decision, but I need more time. I'm not big brain player. I need more time to suss out all of the options I have. Yeah, the main mistake I probably made that game was being too aggressive with that first Shelly, because then the two Shellys that we would have had would have allowed us to potentially keep up with the Nami that they had, and that was the big deciding factor of that game, is that they had a Nami and we didn't. One of the big deciding factors. Guess we will keep the Nami in hand. Conchologist early blocker / card advantage / thing to do with our spellnet.
Oh boy, here I go!
Pass. Even if they want to open attacks, hit me for 2, which is not a big deal. Is it Conchi Boy? They wouldn't just swing with this, it's not a big deal. Costs 2 less if you have a Tristana. Costs 2. Well, if they find Tristana. They've already cast cards from 4+ regions. Oh, I guess the spider does count as 4. Costs 2 less if you have a Tristana, or if you summon regions from digital. So this is the base cost.
Why didn't I think of that?
What wondrous discoveries await below?
That's probably the one we want.
Easy does it. My research.
My research. Well, there's nothing for us to spend our spell mana on, unfortunately. So, guess we could draw something with Zap. It's kind of unfortunate.
Keep up, keep up.
Well, that's something.
They've never seen a contraption like this before.
Do I want to just protect Zap? I don't think it's a big deal. How much do you do? No. Oh. They effed up. They thought they still had... They effed up and I effed... Or maybe they didn't F up and they're just gonna spend 2 spells for some reason. How much does this one do again? Deal 3. So it can kill Nami. That's not fun. So let's do this to start. That's kind of nice as that gets buffed up. Now I think we save it. Is that true? We have this to protect Nami later.
Gotta go with the flow. Let's do this. I ain't afraid.
Really? Since we have a second one of these, I think I'll just try to kill Fizz and keep our elusive threat. We only need 2 more, so if we do
Sweet Admiral Jelly.
this and then bank the other spell mana, we're fine.
The Mirai will never know fear again. My quest is dangerous, but I will see it through.
I think we're actually just gonna swing with everything, and then plan on playing more stuff next turn.
Oh, dizzy.
Let's take a peek at life beneath the waves.
It only captures the stats, right?
Now I pack a punch.
How much do I care about that? Three, four. Can we play out more stuff? Plus we get this guy back, which is kind of neat.
What fetching scales you have.
And you've got the cutest hat I've ever seen.
All the mini morphs from our opponent.
Oh, I'm getting seasick.
Got the nudge. One an ally. Minus one power and can't block. Well, I mean, you're just gonna play the other one. I guess this one's are better for them, in theory.
Upgrade.
Decent amount of damage. They're one away with that. Technically, we could kill them with this. I think it's worth trying. Oh, that's the created one. Darn, I could have played just that. Put them on dead. Okay. Yes, Billy, I will attend to you very shortly. I just finished my stream. Okay, well, so we had some unfortunate... I think I misplayed. There was a game against... Okay, relax. Give me a second. I think I punted that game, that second game against... that we played against the Zoe Nami. I definitely could have sequenced my plays a little bit better there, and I also was a little bit too aggressive, or aggressive? No, I guess defensive with the block on the with my Shelly. If I had done either or possibly both of those things differently, we probably almost certainly win that game the way it played out there, because we were able to get around not one but two of their Sparkle Flies, which is tough. So I think that was my game to lose, but regardless of the outcome of that match, the more important thing to take away from it is that we could have won had we played it. In fact, I think we were very much favored to win that game if we had just played better. So that's always good to see, because it's just more of a selling point to why you might want this deck versus, or run this version of the deck over the other. If this one still can win games in its bad matchups and still has play in other scenarios and other matchups because it has access to better card draw, better defensive spells, etc., then, you know, that's just a big selling point for this deck overall. But yeah, regardless of my play, I think the deck is very good, even if I'm not very good with it all the time. But yeah, I think this is one of the, I don't know if this is one of the better decks in the format right now, but it's definitely one of the more fun, aggressive decks for me personally. I've enjoyed this one even a little bit more than the discard aggro deck that we played yesterday on stream. But that said, I am curious to see, I've been curious for a while to play the Targon version that we've seen several of our opponents play this last couple of streams. Not only because Sparklefly seems like it's a great tool to keep you win the race against, even if you are sacrificing some other things. Just something I want to, you know, test out, see if it feels better or worse. It's always worth doing. You know, we can only playing the matchup from one side of the table is often not enough. You will often want to play on the other side of the table as well. And the other reason is Zoe is a favorite champion of mine. I really like her, so having access to her as opposed to Fizz is also a big upside, because most of the time Fizz is leveled for him, like his spells aren't coming into play that often. They're just a little bit too expensive for this deck. But meanwhile, Zoe and her star shapings or super cool star charts, I think are just a little bit better overall. And then the other deck, I don't know if you guys missed the deck we played yesterday. We did get run over by a Fizz Nami but P and Z Elusives deck that kind of had their nut straw, and so I'm curious to see how consistently that deck is able to pull off something like that. So we'll definitely give that deck a try sooner rather than later. I don't have a deck list for that really either deck at the moment though, so I'd prefer to find one rather than try to build one, though I think I more or less got the gist of the Zoe Nami one to build my own from scratch. So, but anyway, that's enough of that. So that's going to do it for this tonight's stream. Tomorrow we're going to be playing Streets of Rage. We're going to be 100%ing that game, and then it's more Legends of Runeterra on Friday. The theme for Friday is control decks. So I have 4 control decks that I'd like to get through. And so yeah, come check it out if you are interested in seeing that. But until then, see you guys next time. Thanks for hanging out, and peace. Enjoy your night. Good luck on the ladder.